It's 244.
241.
41 is it? Okay. Right. Away you go.
Well, we have two ideas, and the first one is like a crime thriller, and it starts with this girl packing what looks like an overnight bag, and then she like puts a package in it and like runs out the house and meets like a guy, middle-aged guy, and then she gives the package to him, and then he says like, is everything there? And she says yes, and then he gives her another package but smaller, and then she goes off. So the second one?
Yeah.
I thought we were going to explain the first one.
So that's credit. The credits for the first one, we wanted to do like, it was from, we got our influences from Seven as well, and we do like loads of quick shots of things that like would tie into the story later on, like
her washing her hands.
yeah, we wanted to do
in
her
the
washing
sink
her
of blood.
hands in the sink, and like there'd be blood in the sink, and then
And she could like wear a red bracelet as well.
yeah, we said like something red to show danger, like whether that's like a piece of jewellery or nails or something, and like we would do like a close up of her eye or like something, 'cause then that shows her emotion, like, or lack of emotion. And the credits would like be incorporated in all of that, and we'd have them flickering to show like uneasiness.
Okay.
We wanted it to look like kind of normal, then you know that something, because like she appears as if she's like the victim or like good, and then when she goes to meet the guy, it kind of looks like, no, she looks like she's bad because of the blood and everything, and then when she meets the guy, it's like as though she's not the one in the wrong, like she's being like almost forced or like told to do something.
Okay. Yep. Alright, do you want to talk for your second idea?
Oh, and the second one is a supernatural thriller, and it starts off with like the girl walking in like woods, and then
She's walking towards the camera.
oh, she's walking towards the camera.
That's what it says on there.
Yeah, it's like a
Guessing.
girl walking towards the camera in like a scary way, like looking really scary.
Straight into
And
the
like
camera. as well.
music kind of building up, and then you can hear like someone breathing in the background and a heart monitor, and then it quickly fades into like someone's eyes and they wake up and it's basically a dream, and the heart monitor is someone in hospital, and there's a woman like sat next to her, and she's like, oh, have you seen her again? So it's kind of as if someone's keeps dreaming over and over again about this same girl, and it kind of raises questions like why.
Oh,
and
so
stuff.
the girl that we see in the woods is different from the girl that wakes up.
Yeah, it's a different girl.
Different girl. Okay, credits?
The credit sequence for that, we thought like we could have a still image of the girl like all the way in the distance and flicker that with like hospital equipment and things like that, so again that ties into what's going to happen, and the actual credits can just flicker up again and just whilst that's all going on, so it's like not the main thing going on.
And like at the start when you like clicking through the medical stuff, you're not sure why that's showing, and then towards the end of the opening when you show her the other girl in the hospital, and it kind of
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Alright, I just said I didn't I did number two. What are your influences for this?
The unborn.
The unborn. Have you seen the eye as well?
That's scary. I haven't seen it.
Yeah, yeah. The eye's a little bit hospital based as well.
Where did you get a hospital? Where did you?
Yeah,
That's the
That's
reason
how,
why
I
we
like the
didn't
second
want to do
idea
that
more.
one.
Yeah, so we
You
kinda
could
like
just
that
get
where we
like
do
a
it.
room though, a bed, and just
Yeah,
Put
but
it all
all
wide.
the equipment
No,
and
but
stuff.
I
Yeah, you
watched
don't
one
need
the
what-
other day, like an old students one, and they'd use like a room in college, but I think it was like old because it seemed like quite old. And then done like a hospital thing.
yeah, there's a little there's a room.
It was like near B block.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, there's a room over there that people have used, and it's still a nurse's room. So there is something that looks a little bit medical.
Ah.
Yeah.
but I don't know if that was there or not.
I mean, a couple of my students used it a couple of years ago, so I don't know if they still let people in, but yeah, you could get something a little bit more medical. However, you can't fit 2 beds in. But I
Why
don't know.
would you need 2 beds?
I'm sorry, in my head, the person wakes up and so.
Do you have to get a bed in there?
Oh.
I think there is a bed in there.
Oh, sounds like that's a mission.
Okay, so in terms of location, that might be doable. Okay, so the unborn's the infants, and it looks like a little bit like the eye. Okay, going back to the first one. So this girl puts something in an overnight bag. Where is she? In her bedroom.
In a bedroom.
Yeah.
In her bedroom. And then she walks out of the house, meets a man, gives the man something. He gives her something back.
And then she sort of runs off, and then the camera, I think we thought the camera would be behind the man.
Right.
You just see like the man's silhouette and watching her run off. Like,
Where's the tension going to come from? Is it what she's given him, what she's given her back? Is that the questions?
Because at first you think, oh, she's probably like killed someone, like what's she done because of the blood and stuff.
but she's been like made to do it.
And then when she's packing like her stuff, it kind of just makes her look as if she's done something bad. And then when you see the guy, it's as if like he's more dominant, and it's just
Okay,
like,
okay. So, for a suggestion for that, for the idea of flickering sort of blood imagery and all this stuff, would that be more appropriate coming first, and then we have that scene afterwards?
Yeah.
Is that how you saw it?
Yeah.
Okay, I understand. And this one would be creepy girl, credits, and then hospital. Is that right? No.
Yeah. Credits, creepy girl hospital.
Credits, creepy girl, hospital.
Yeah.
Okay, brilliant. I see.
So it will kind of, from the credits, it will end with the creepy girl like all the way in the distance, and then she'll start walking towards the camera.
Okay. Right. I'll put up to the for either. Any suggestions, queries, influences?
How do you make the man look dominant? How do you make her look innocent? Good.
Oh, which one?
Make it look scared.
On the first
Make him look.
When she's handing over the bag, she's supposed to look really innocent.
he's gonna have like a beard and he's gonna be like older.
So no, we were thinking
Where are you
like,
going to find this middle-aged man?
we're thinking of her boyfriend, he's got that stabber.
Just go out on the street like, hey boy.
He's not
this-
middle-aged.
No, we sort of changed that bit.
Yeah.
Because I think
Someone doesn't
if he's
mean
on my
evil.
boyfriend,
If Michael wasn't
stabber. And then we're going to use Ali when we're going to use you.
As the guy?
That's the
Oh,
girl!
that's nice.
Right, okay, right. The first one I think is quite interesting because so you're creating 2 representations of the girl. One that makes us a bit uneasy about who she is and what's just gone on, and then the second one we've got this we've got to have this twist of representation where we see she's done something under duress. So that's quite interesting in how you do it. And I think there's a valid point there. How are you going to do that? I suppose the obvious thing is she says in a panicky voice, "It's done," or something, or "Leave me alone now," or something, along those lines. You'll have it flagged up at that point. So I think that's quite interesting. Second one, you're going into a little bit of supernatural thriller, which is fair enough. However, when supernatural thrillers end and when horrors begin, it's a very, very grey area. So you could easily argue that was psychological if she's having dreams, etc. So you've got like machinists as well, with having problems between reality and what's in his head. So perhaps you could just talk about it in that way. So I'd be a little bit more comfortable. Just going around the group. Who thinks the first idea is stronger?
How about the second idea?
Yeah.
The second idea is a lot more interesting.
All right. Answer. Who thinks the first idea is strong?
It's
Tell me,
easier,
Sean.
but it's not as interesting.
Stronger. The strong. Who would go with the first idea? No one. Right. Who would go with the second idea? All right. So there you go. Most people, for the sake of the camera, most people put their hand up.
But how are we gonna like do it?
It's a challenge, it'll be fun.
Well, that's the whole point of it.
It's more interesting. I think.
I'll give you a camera to start. Well, right, okay, right. You've got a girl in the woods. I know where some woods are. And if you can resource the girl, you might be all right with that. How you make it creepy? We're gonna have to look at influences and how you can make it creepy.
You can make the girl really brightly dressed and the background really dull.
Okay. Yeah.
Great split.
And
Nice split.
filters
Right,
and
please.
I mean, even though these are horror films, you could look at the whole sort of, The Ring, The Grudge, all those things have spooky looking girls in.
Yeah.
So you could look at those for sort of.
Just give Ali some really pale makeup or something. That'll look spooky.
Okay.
I can imagine them as scary.
As long as we can think about this as a psychological drama rather than a supernatural, psychological thriller rather than a supernatural. Certainly, it's semantics here, but I'll be a bit more comfortable. Do you see why?
What, like the girls having problems?
Well, if it's the idea, rather than someone's invading in a dream, she's having a dream about someone who's creepy. If you sort of, rather than
Like in a mentally ill way, or I'm so confused.
well, yes, I wouldn't have put it in that. Yes, but the idea as someone's she's having a recurring dream, so it's an internal struggle. That's what a thriller.
And then she can turn out to be a nut job.
Yeah, in terms of words used, I think it's better terms for describing people suffering from mental illnesses.
So you think that it's something like creepy and scary, but then it's just like
Yes, perhaps. But for the opening, it could be creepy and scary. All right. I think in terms of the feedback, most people are going for the second one. But again, it's your choice. But they're both interesting ideas. Again, with this idea, it's a bit loose. I mean, it's going to be all about the technical stuff. It's not like there's some really cunning like twist of narrative in there. It's going to be how you represent these people and what techniques you use. So you're really going to have to do quite a lot of preparation on that. But has anyone got a problem if you sort of go okay-ish? Oh, you're all tired, aren't you? Don't worry, you can go to sleep soon. Okay. Any other questions? You got any questions? Any worries? Do you think you're going to over the weekend? I'm trying to settle on one, so you can really invest in time to get them going. Okay.